Hey kids, we're trying something new again. Don't you love how changeable my content is? I think that's the beauty of these vlogs that I have finally accepted. This week is going to be different, obviously. As I've already said, I don't have a ton of footage. I know that is confusing considering you can see how long the video is, but I had a rough week, personally. It's been a really hard time for me and my family, and because this week was so difficult, I didn't really do much writing. As a matter of fact, I only sat down to write once this entire week. I can tell you that I wrote exactly 4 lines into my notebook before I had to stop. I was writing for probably an hour, maybe more. I just was not in the frame of mind to write, and I did not push myself to attempt to write for the rest of the week because, I didn't want to link the writing of my novel with forcing myself to do something that I wasn't ready for, so I took a break on that. I'm glad for the reprieve, even though part of me is a little annoyed that I still haven't moved forward anywhere, but I'm also okay. When I'm not feeling the best because of situations, I tend to withdraw. I'm sure everybody has their own way of dealing with stuff, but for me to figure out what I'm feeling and how to continue to function, I tend to just go away for a little while into myself. When I do that, I usually fill my time with just things. Drama watching, writing, reading, food eating and food making. Not necessarily all of them, because some require more energy than I sometimes have to give. I find a way to keep quiet while my mind is busy being loud. So that's what you're going to see a lot this week. But, there were some good things that happened this week, and I also want to share those with you. So I hope you enjoy whatever this turns out to be. All right, let's go.
Hello, it's your resident floor person on the floor. Your resident floor person is old, and sitting on the floor is beginning to hurt all the floor touching parts. So, I got a package. It's a chair for the floor. Why not just sit on a chair? Shut up. Let's open the package. Package opening knife.
I was really excited about this chair, as you can see. I needed it so desperately. I cannot tell you the amount of times my legs have fallen asleep or the bones in the bottom half of my body have screamed out in pain. This was a necessary purchase, and I am so grateful for it. It's going to be so much easier to work in my home office, which is really just the floor.
All right, I'm in my new chair. This chair is very helpful. I'm already enjoying it. It's also the same color as our couch. Okay, it's a little darker, but that's okay. So now I can sit like a floor person on the floor, but taking account for my very terrible old people body. Ah ha ha! We've won! We've got to get rid of this trash. Hey, husband?
Okay, so let me explain. Earlier this week, one of my best friends sent me pictures of her father-in-law making them some scallion or green onion pancakes, which was fun to watch come together. But about 2 days later, I had a craving for them so bad that I needed them immediately. I was out and I went to 4 different places. Four different places to get these things, and nobody sold them. Look, I knew I had what I needed at home to make them, but I didn't want to make them. You have to rest the dough for an hour after you make it. I wanted it to be made and hot and in my mouth, but no, that's not what happened. Also, in my defense to anybody who is watching this is my first time trying to actually make them. Yes, I know that I can make them and I had everything I needed to make them, but I've never done it before. So this first one is quite large, but I did get a little bit better as I went along. I obviously did not make them perfect circles, but you know, who cares? Not I. And I also didn't necessarily ration my things properly because, as you can see, there's less and less green onions on each pancake. And I didn't even show you the 4th one, which was legit like 12 pieces of onion. And then my camera died. And so I had to shoot this on my cell phone. So bear with me. They turned out delicious.
Okay, so I have finished all the adult things that I'm going to be doing today, which basically was just cleaning the house. It was a mess. But during this time, one of my friends is basically just live texting me as she's reading through my book. And I'm not going to read those things to you because hopefully eventually you'll want to read it. And I'll publish it and you can buy it. But I just want to say how like encouraging that is. Just all the emotions that she's having while she's reading it. It makes my heart flutter. And I didn't mind that I was scrubbing a toilet while I was reading it. And I'm just like, meh. And I wanted to share that because, you know, this week has been kind of crappy. So I wanted to share a happy moment. Update. She's crying. I don't think you can see it. Oh, I have to ask her permission to put this in there. But she just texted me in all caps and said, "How dare you, I'm crying." I feel so validated right now. I love making people cry with words. Okay, that sounds real mean girl, but I mean it. Okay, I'm gonna go watch a drama. I really should go write. I've done very little writing, but I'm not going to. Thanks, kids, for sharing this moment with me. Oh, I'm so happy.
But that's all, kids. Thank you for joining me for this very merry video. I hope that you're having a good week. I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that you are just good. Message to my future self watching this. There are no words this week. All right, kids. See you next week. Bye.